my porch.
Neighbors might think,
baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this
No
drink?
cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Your
how
eyes are like starlight
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I ought
swell.
to say no, no,
Mind
no,
if
sir.
I move in
At least I'm
closer?
gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out, baby, it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold
This
outside.
welcome has
How
been
lucky that you
so
dropped
nice
in.
and warm.
Look out the window at that
My sister
storm.
will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look
My brother will
delicious.
be there at the
Waves
door.
upon a tropical
My
shore.
maiden's and mind is
Ooh,
vicious.
your lips are
Well, maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
Got to get home.
Maybe you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me a coat.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been great.
I feel when I touch
but
your
don't
hand.
you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk
Think
tomorrow.
of my lifelong
At least there
sorrow.
will be plenty in
If
fire.
you got pneumonia and
I
I,
really can't stay.
baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales, the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time, yes, the most wonderful
Hello. Hi. Welcome everybody. Today we have Velveta. Every time I say your name, I'm like cheese.
I know. Oh my
Cheese.
gosh.
Immediately, I just want to go cheese. No, yeah. I figured as much, but I was just like every time I'm like, Velveta, cheese. I should go to my fridge and get some cheese.
Do love cheese.
Stinky, you're stinky. Hi, Kuma. Kuma stinky. Actually, do you want to ask what inspired you for your name? This has nothing to do with Beyond the Queer. It was just my curiosity because I love your name. I think it's so cute.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, I mean, it kind of is like a combination of things. Obviously, I am a bunny, so like it took some inspiration from like a velveteen bunny, so you know, like the kind of like purpley bunny, and like turning it into a name, so it became Velveta, and then obviously Loon cause Moon.
Yeah, Moon. How cute! I like it. I've always get curious, like when like I have guests or like if I can't like guess it myself, I'm just like, oh wait, what your name's really cool. How'd you do that? Where'd you get that from? I think your concept just in general is just very cute. I like that we're both purple too, and moon, and the moon.
Yeah, we're both purple moon themed. I just don't have much of the moon theme on me except for my necklace, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no. When I got my design done, I was just like, I want Celestial to be thrown up on me. I want people to know.
It's so good though.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I also really like your design. I always think it's just super cute. I see you all the time on my timeline. I'm like, oh my god, so pretty, so cute. So we're gonna talk a little bit about you today. So let's go ahead and start off with your coming out story. Please feel free to honestly tell us everything. You know, go into detail. Don't feel like you're talking too much. You know, I have all night, and you know the whole point is to genuinely hear your story. So please don't feel like, oh, I can't say this, or I shouldn't be saying that, or I'm talking too much. Like, it's okay. Also, there is like, especially here, there's like no rules of what you can and can't talk about. You can fully just say anything. Everyone that's ever come in, or like my community, is well aware that we'll be talking about triggering things and stuff like that. So it's very volunteer to be here and listening. Everybody knows what they're signing up for. So if you just feel like, oh, I don't think it's like stream appropriate, my goal is to make people uncomfortable. So let's talk about uncomfortable things.
All right, let's do it. So I identify as demi pan. Obviously, that was a long thing to get to that point, to that label. You know, honestly, like especially in like high school, you kind of go through all the different labeling things. But like, I don't know, you grow up and you see people, and you're just like, hey, like I really like that person, in regardless of what their gender is. You know, everyone has like those childhood like TV characters and stuff that, you know, they're like, oh, I had a crush on that person, and it's like it didn't matter what the gender was. I liked a bunch of them, and you're like, oh, I like them more than just like I want to be their friend kind of way, you know.
Velma in the Scooby-Doo live action.
Raven Starfire from Teen Titans, I think is
same.
a pretty common one.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know, you start piecing those things together, and you're like, huh, all right. And yeah, kind of just like I said, in high school, you start or at least I started understanding a little bit more about, you know, what actually like sexual orientation and that sort of thing was. Granted, this was a little while ago. I'm not gonna say how old I am, but like it was before there was like as much of a spectrum as it is. Like there was definitely like only a few options. Like you just had LGBTQ, or no, not even the Q.
Not even the Q. Yeah, I was gonna say
Very
also,
cute.
don't worry about the age. We're very close in age.
So it was just I just had those four to go with, and I was like, well, because like I do like guys, I do like seem to be liking girls, so I think that it is safe to say that I am bi. And of
Yeah.
course, this was also at the time of like social media things were starting to happen, and I was an angsty rebel-y teenager on the social media, and like I would post things, and like I had talked to like my close friends about it, and like they knew, and like to me it didn't seem like it was that big of a deal, right? Like I don't know, I just like both. Like what's the problem? So because also too, I mean, I was not popular or interacting with that many
Yeah.
people either. So it's just like, yeah, like my close friends knew, because like that's who I would talk to, that's who would know about it. And so yeah, no, I posted some stuff on social media, and like I had put on there that I was bi, and then somehow my sister found it, and then it went to my mother and everybody else, and that's how I ended up coming out.
Oh my goodness.
Was it the best plan? No. Did I think about it? No.
No, but it happens, you know?
It 100% does happen, and is what happened. And of course, I got the typical like, oh, it's just a face, you don't know what you're talking about, you're just trying to be like rebellious and things, like you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, well, okay, sure, yeah, no problem. um that was after like 2 weeks of my mother just straight up not talking to me, but
Oh my god.
I guess she needed time to process.
you know, everyone needs a break from their parents sometimes. So I hope you took it as not too hard and just kind of like, I'm taking a break from mom too.
Yeah, that is the truth. um and then yeah, like as I just continue to kind of understand things a little bit more, and then also as the understanding of like the overall spectrum kind of grew, I realized that pan was way more fitting, because like it really didn't matter to me, right? Like
Mhm.
the gender expression of the person did not affect my attraction to them. um and like I've gone on to have partners of varying gender expressions, and it's all good. And then same thing with like realizing that I'm demisexual as well, because like when people would describe like you know actual like crushes and things to me, or like again in high school people are having like one night stands, like these things, and I'm just like, I don't understand how
Yeah.
what. Like it wasn't connecting in my brain. I really struggled with it, and I'm like, I don't know why I don't get this, but okay. It's probably just me being dumb. I don't know. Neurodivergent too, maybe that has something to do with it. But um and then again, like as things kind of more information became available, and like I would like read up on and like hear other people talking about their experience being demi, and I was like, well, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. Because demisexual is when you need a strong emotional connection before you really start to feel anything sexual. Just in case that's not as
Thank you.
common of a term for people. So yeah, for me that is something that's really important. I need to have that strong a strong emotional connection before like I even want to consider doing anything with anybody.
Yeah, the way I'm the exact opposite. I definitely do not think those feelings. The more the feelings are non-existent, the better.
I mean, that's why everyone's different. It's a spectrum, right? Because we
Yeah,
all we
definitely
all
a
experience
spectrum.
things on.
I did want to touch on it. Like you did mention kind of like your in your application like being rejected by your family by it. Is that still
Oh
something
yeah.
that's like you're still going through with it? Or is it just kind of in that moment when they found out it was just kind of like we want nothing to do with you, and it was just now they've like eventually have come around to it.
Well, no. I mean, look. I moved to a different country to get away from my family. I'll be real with you.
Oh,
We don't really
where's your
talk.
family from?
They're in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Okay. Wow.
So I mean, look, there's a lot of things that they have not come around on for me,
Mhm.
and I said I stopped talking about it. You know, we just wouldn't talk about it, and I mean that's just how and what it is. And I mean some of the partners that I've had, like especially since moving away, they've never known them, and they, you know, they wouldn't even if things became like serious.
Serious.
I
Yeah.
um wouldn't even do that. I just wouldn't subject my partner to to them, because no, they'd never be like accepting of it, and that's just how it is.
Did you like ever feel like you were able to kind of sit down and like further explain to them like what's exactly going on to kind of like help them understand you? Because I know like a lot of like older generations are very traditional like generations. It's just very
Mhm.
much like they're either I don't want to hear it, or if we're lucky, the love for you is just a lot more stronger, and they're willing to understand, like they're willing to
Mhm.
at least try to listen. Most of the time they still don't understand, but at least they allowed you to try to explain, you know, to try to let them like understand you. Like did your family like at least like try to give you like that space, you
No.
know, to allow you? Oh, Mike, really? Was it
Yeah,
something
no,
that like you
like
tried, or they were just like I don't want to hear it, goodbye, end of you, we're
but
done?
yeah,
Wow.
honestly, there's a lot of stuff that just in general I wouldn't share to begin with.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it just became another thing that I was like, okay, you know what, this part of me, you just won't know, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna go start a new life somewhere far away. Goodbye.
Do you still talk to them?
I mean, yeah, like holidays and stuff. I there's like that obligation, you know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
no, I
call your
meant more like
family
kind of
on
like
the.
on the casuals or like
Oh
checkups
yeah, no,
or
no,
okay, yeah.
no,
Not like
absolutely not.
not like happy
Yeah, no, no.
Thanksgiving or Merry Christmas and then or happy birthday and then that's it. I meant like you
Yeah,
call your mom, you know, and you're just like, "Hey, how's it go? How was your week?" You know, like that kind of like communication. So, was it just
I
like with your
wish.
parents, or was it just literally your whole, like that's it? Like you're just entirely cut off from the family?
I mean, it was so it like for most of, or I guess like half, for like half my life, it was just my mom. My dad was no longer in the picture, so it was my mom, and then I mean, obviously she told the rest of the family,
Everyone,
but
yeah.
again, it no one tried to talk to me about it, except for, you know, occasional maybe we throw some religious reason as to like we're just gonna slightly be like, hey, just so you know,
Ugh.
I don't think that that's okay because of this reason from this text. And I was like, okay, cool. So again, it just became
Yeah,
something
well,
that
the
I.
Bible also said, you know, men should not lay with children, but here we are. So why don't they bring that up? Go to
So
pull the
um
priests from the church.
so you know, it's just, it, like I said, it just became one of the things that that is hid away. It was just
Yeah.
another part of me
Oh,
that
that's really
I
sucks.
didn't experience around them. It was only for, you know, when I was with people that I felt comfortable with.
Yeah. Um, do you still talk to your sister, or it's just we're
Mm,
done?
I mean, that it's honestly on the same level as
Oh. I mean, I'm sure you're
everyone
happier
else.
now and
So
it's something that you learn to live
mhm,
with, but it just sucks, you know? I just feel
it
like
it does.
you have kids. You have kids to love them unconditionally. You don't have them to have your conditions, you know? Like, I feel like everyone should just be loved to be loved, you know? Like, they're your babies.
I
It
fucking wish
sucks.
that was the case.
Yeah, no, I get it. My family's the exact same. You know, like they definitely don't see me or love me the way that they used to. I'm basically also pretty much cut off. I only talk to my mom and my dad and my grandpa. And pretty much everyone else is just kind of like, ew, there comes the lesbian. Or like whenever I went to my cousin's wedding, and I was there with a date. But it was my date who was non-binary, but is female assigned at birth, so it was very like it's like obvious, you know. So we were both there, and I asked my cousin if it was okay, you know, because I like, you know, I don't want to take it away from you, like I don't want it to be a big deal, you know. And she's like, I really want you there. It's fine, just bring your date. If anybody says anything, like don't worry about it. And I was like, okay. Like I also don't really care about people, you know. I don't care what people think. I've never thought about what people think since I was a kid. And I still don't care what people think about me. So I brought my date, and everyone was just dogging us. Oh, it was so bad. My date got really drunk. So they were like very flirty. They were very all over me, you know, they were very like PDA. And I was like, you need to relax. We're going to go home. Like, I mean, I was into it. I'm not going to say I wasn't. But I was like, we got to go. We were here for enough time. We can take this somewhere else. So we did end up leaving. But it was just kind of like, I wasn't the only gay one there. You know, like I found out that another cousin is married, like brought their wife and their children, you know, and we were the only ones who were getting dogged. They weren't. And I went to go say hi to them and everything, you know, and I was like, this is my date, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, we didn't know you were gay. And I was like, yeah, I'm gay too. But they were just like dogging specifically at me. I think because I'm like, I was the youngest after my cousin, but it was just kind of, I don't know what it was. I don't know who said anything about anybody. That or my mom just never told anybody that I was gay, and everybody was shook that I showed up with the...
I mean, that could be it too, though.
That could also be it. No, yeah, it could absolutely be that too. My mom was also very secretive. We're Hispanic, so it's just very much like reputation's a big deal. So me being gay is like frowned upon, and like frowned on my mom that she raised me to be gay. So it's just kind of like, oh, bad family representation, or like you're just a bad rep for us. But it's like, I just like girls. That's it. I trust me, if it was up to me, trust me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't be choosing to be struggling right now with this. I would love to be loved by you. So no, it's pretty much the same. And they also cut off my cousin for the longest time. For years, they didn't talk to him. It got to the point where they basically just they erased him from everything. They replaced all the family photos in my uncle's house. Anytime that we talked about him, what son? I only have 2 daughters. And we're like, it's your firstborn. And he was like, nope, I don't have any. I don't have a son. I only have daughters. And we're just like, okay, well, you know, I know he exists, and I still talk to him. So I was the only family member that still talked to him. I think I just felt more sympathy, or like just kind of felt like shit if it was me and I came out. Like I would literally end it all. Like if my entire family just did this to me and like erased me entirely, nah, I couldn't do it. I mean, they kind of did, but they know I'm there. They don't talk to me. You know, that's just it. Which is fine. I don't like talking to them. They stress me out. They give me anxiety.
Fair and valid.
They're so pretentious and so snooty. Like I don't want to be around you anyways. I'm the exact opposite of you guys. Let's see. So I know that you said that you still kind of struggle with like not being like the fears of not being like accepted. I know especially in like streaming and VTuber spaces and stuff like that. You know, I constantly still feel the same, not because I'm queer, but in general, just like I get a lot of like imposter syndrome, or I just feel like I'm not good enough to be part of this community, or I'm definitely not good enough to, you know, have my platform and stuff. And it's, I mean, I go through it constantly. I feel it all the time. And then when I pop off like on a video or my numbers pop off for a little bit, I'm like, yeah, I deserve to be here, you know. But when it comes to at least being queer, you know, I know some people always feel like I'm not gay enough, or I'm not this enough, you know, because I haven't dated the opposite gender, or I haven't like, you know, experienced this other, you know, since you're pansexual, but like I haven't like experienced so much more into it, which you did mention, like you've dated a variety of like going into it, you know, not just one gender or the other one, you know, it's just been a good mix of it. um what's making you, you know, feel like the worriness or just feel like the struggle and such, and what's something that you wish that you would be able to have access to kind of make you feel more comfortable about it?
So to start off, I don't know if there's anything that could like make me feel more comfortable. I think a lot of it is a me thing.
Yeah,
But you know, like I feel it sucks because like no, it's not everyone by any means, but
of course.
there's a certain portion of people that if you are not dating, for example, the same gender, you know, if you're in an opposite gender relationship, then you're doing it wrong and
Yeah.
you're not valid and you don't belong. And like again, I know that's not everyone. I know that's not a majority, but like I've definitely encountered those people and like it fucking sucks.
It's definitely the stigma of the community.
Yeah. And then there's also cuz I do identify as non-binary. Um but I am super female presenting. Like
Yeah.
I'm very female presenting. That's just it. That's just me. And I mean that one I think is more where I feel that too, because it's like I don't know. I don't like being seen only as like she and stuff, or like when people would be like, "Hey girl," or like, "Hey, what's up, my sister?" And I'm just like, I don't like any of this. Please stop. But like that's also really hard to articulate to some people, and like I know no one means it like intentionally, right? And like
Of course.
that's
Yeah.
part of why like I consider my pronouns like she they, because you know you call me a she, like I'm not gonna be mad, I'm not gonna be upset, like it's fine, I get it. But I think that's kind of where I struggle with the most, and it could be me not advocating for myself well enough. I would 100% accept that that criticism, because I definitely don't do that. So
Y-
yeah, it's a weird thing, especially because that's something I've only really come to terms with in the last like few years.
Yeah, I definitely feel about kind of like presenting female but being non-binary, because it's like I am very, very female presenting. My boobs are literally out here. They jiggle. Like, you know, it's there.
Yep.
And I use they them pronouns. I think it was about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I also did not you know, advocate for myself enough. That reminds me of you. Yeah, I was about to say. I did not fight for myself. I just accepted the fact that she, they was fine.
Mhm.
Even though anytime I was referred as she, I would cry. Like I would just feel like
Mhm.
I wouldn't feel good. It makes me feel gross. It makes me feel icky. You know, like the reason behind why I present so female, or like so female presenting, is because I do still really like pretty things. I still really
Yeah,
like being girly, you know. But there's just days where I'm
absolutely.
like, I feel masculine, you know, or I feel like I want to wear sweatpants and a baggy t-shirt, you know, or and have my hair up,
Yeah.
and like I want to chop my hair off, which I did at some point. I went bald, like I straight up shaved my head, and that's the best I've ever felt in my life. And I'm fighting myself so much right now not to cut off my hair. But I definitely feel, you know, sometimes I don't feel like I'm non-binary enough.
Mhm.
I always feel like I'm people think that I try to do it just to kind of fit in, you know, or to just try to be a little bit quirky, you know, or it's just
Yeah.
like I genuinely don't feel a connection to male or female. You know,
Mhm.
I like being referred to as they or them, because it's like I don't feel trapped in this gender that I was assigned at birth
Yeah.
that I did not choose. Um I also just a lot more feminine, and I like all these pretty and girly things because that's all I knew my life growing up.
Yeah.
That's I was never allowed to express myself any other way. Now that I have the choice to express myself,
Mhm.
I want to look girly. I want to be more feminine presenting, and like in my model as a take back, as this is my
Yeah.
interpretation of being feminine and pretty, not what my mom was forcing onto me.
Yeah.
So when I do get referred to as she, you know, it does hurt, and I'm just like immediately I cut it off, and I'm like, I use they them pronouns. Like I don't give anybody the chance to misgender me, especially because I'm extremely vocal about my pronouns. I have it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I say when I meet somebody. You know, it's in my bio, it's in my name. You know, it's in my email signatures. It's on my Twitch. If you have like the pronoun extensions, it says they them. When I like have raiders come in, the first thing I say, my pronouns are they them. You don't have an excuse to misgender me. The minute someone does, and I've repeated myself several times to not do it, you're gone. You're blocked. You're done. You know, I respect you and your pronouns, so simple respect me for my pronouns too. And I think you just need to learn to start advocating for yourself and what makes you feel good. Because at the end of the day, what matters is how you see you. You know, it's just how you feel. It doesn't really matter what like the community says, you know? I mean, yeah, they're there to support you, but at the end of the day, if they're not making you feel comfortable in your own space, are they really supporting you? You know, you gotta learn to just, it's gonna take some time. It took me a long time, so I'm not gonna say you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be able to do this. But I think once you're able to really advocate for yourself and fight for what you deserve versus what you feel like you deserve, that's when you'll start feeling really good about yourself, you know? And I feel like that's when you'll stop feeling, you know, I'm struggling for this because I feel like I'm not this, you know. Whatever someone says in the term for what non-binary means, they can go fuck themselves, because that's not going to stay the term forever. You know, non-binary to each and every person is completely different, and it's okay to have multiple feelings, like multiple meanings to it, you know. And it's just what's important is what it means to you. And I think you should drop the she and be they them and be your true self and bonk people who are being mean about it.
I will take that under serious consideration, genuinely.
I mean, I think you like little by little, like doing it for yourself, like, you know, going up to what I would do is just I would stand in front of the mirror, like whenever like I would go brush my teeth or like wash my face, I'd look at me and you're like, "Hi, I'm Luna. I go by they them pronouns," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks. I did it for today," you know, and then I'll go about my day, and I just like little by little, I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Luna. I go by they them pronouns." You know, for the longest though, I really did not advocate for myself. My friends helped a lot. They helped advocate for me, but I just got to the point where I was like, this is important to me, and I want this to change, and I want to dominate the space because it's about me. This is my stream. You are here to see me. I make the rules.
It's true. It's true.
But I hope you're able to overcome that someday. You know, take it baby steps. Even if it's just like messages with your real life friends, or, you know, letting people and like your mods know or something, you know, little by little.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. Or like have your assure your mods like, hey, if you see this, can you just make sure to bonk it and just be like, hi, I know it's she they, but we really strongly prefer they right now. And I think that will really help. And I will come fight you.
Please no.
This is a threat. I'm going into your walls. I'm in your walls.
Oh no!
You're gonna hear me whispering, they them. Velveta, you're they them.
Can I just say,
yeah.
2 months ago, I went to Disneyland, and you know, I was just going through the gate, and you know the greeters or whatever, they're just like checking your tickets, going through, you know, they're just doing, and they got to me, and they were like, "Have a nice day, sir," and obviously not paying attention to what they were doing, which, like, to me, totally fine. My little non-binary heart had like like explosion, because they and then they were suddenly like, "Oh wait, no, I'm so sorry." I'm like, no, you did nothing wrong. Everything is great. You have a wonderful day. And it's like the
euphoria.
they just did a little. Obviously it was just, you know, that it's like when you tell someone, you know, like, you too, or have a great night, and it's, you know, 9:00 in the morning, but it was just like, I can't believe that just happened, and now my day at Disneyland's gonna be so much better.
Oh my gosh, I feel the same whenever I get referred to like sir, like especially when I have my hair up. I'm like, "Oh, here you go, sir." I'm like, "Hee hee, you call me sir." Which is like why I adapted like one of our friends, Kiwi, he calls me dad. And I also get referred to dad by like the community, and they also call me mom. But like when I'm referred to dad, I'm like, hee, I'm your dad. It feels good. I'm your dad. So I definitely get it. It just feels so good, you know, not being like referred to as your assigned gender. You're like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Dad and mommy, not
Feels
mom.
really
Oh, that's
great.
right. I'm sorry, Kibby. Mom is you. I'm mommy and dad. But yeah, I'm glad. I used to work at Disneyland. So I'm sure they're embarrassed because I've done the same. And I've also had people be like, no, it was okay, I promise, I felt really good. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's basically what I did. I was like, please don't worry about it. You kind of just made my day. Okay, bye.
Yeah, trust me, it does happen often to us. It's happened to me several times when I used to work there. Is you're just so like you're running through the day, and you see at some point you just end up seeing so many guys, and you just end up saying sir for everybody, you know. So all the times that I've ever fucked up, for the most part, they're like, hee, thank you, that felt good, and I'm just like, oh, okay, good, I'm sorry, but also yay.
I mean, I also think that like you shouldn't be. And I'm sure it's like Disneyland protocol, be like you have to address everyone like this, but like I also feel like just using like really binary gender speech like that in like service industry is kind of not great, because you never know what somebody
So we don't
wants.
have to use it. You are trained to begin with, and then you start learning like your own language and references. So when I started working there, they did have me stick to very gendered things. Over time that I was there, I would not refer to like gender terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For the most part, I don't remember what I would say. Oh, because I used to work at what's it called, the Cozy Co Motel. So when I changed to lands, I would call them racers. So I kept it very very non-gendered, because you know it's like anybody can be a racer. And then when I worked at Adventures Campus, when I opened it, I would call everybody agent. So I just kept it not. I everywhere I worked, I would try to keep it non-gendered. I would try to keep it themed on the land that I was working. But like on Disneyland side is a little bit harder, because it's like, especially at like the gate, you know, you can't just be like, hey guest, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey person.
Honestly though, like be real with me for a second. Wouldn't that be better to just be like, have a great day, guest? I don't know. To me, that I like that. Am I weird?
So typically they would say like princess or prince, or
But again, that's
it's still gendered. Yeah, it's still gendered, but no, we don't. So the thing was, they didn't want us to refer to them as guests when we were there. It was very much kind of like, try to keep it themed to the land where you are, and try to keep it kind of like they're there to have a good time. Don't make it look like they really paid thousands of dollars to be there, you know, for the family. Just try to make them feel involved in what's going on. For the gate, that I'm not quite sure. Because there's no land, you know, it's right at the beginning.
You're literally walking in.
Yeah, you're literally walking in. At least for everywhere else, you can kind of like work with it, you know, like it's just specifically for the entrance that it's a little weird. So I don't know for them, but at least where I would work, you know, I would keep it themed. I wouldn't try to refer to the gender. When I was working for photography there, I would have to say sir, you know, because I mean, for the most part, it is street families you're dealing with.
I mean,
so it really is, and unfortunately, like a lot of the workers there aren't that youthful, you know, so they're not very kind of hip with the kids, or like know what's going on, or like not non-traditional. So it's a little hard to change the language, especially when it comes to the older, the older workers. So I think they just kind of left it like, do whatever you want, just be nice, and don't call them guest, you know, or customers.
Yeah.
The only time we were allowed to call them guest is if like we were working in a line, and we'd be like, I can help the next guest, or when I was working at the photo store, I was like, next guest on 3. That's the only thing that we were able to do. But when it came to like, have a nice day, guest, it's just they felt like it was just weird. It would just be like, oh, have a magical day. For the most part, I wouldn't try to gender it. I would be like, have a magical day, or enjoy your stay. But the gate, again, I don't know about that. I just know about me.
Yeah. I also feel like it could just be applied like universally though too. Like
Yeah,
rather
no.
than rather than like using, you know, sir or ma'am or something. Use something
Hi,
something
Ray.
better.
Welcome in, Fang. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I know that they recently also changed being able to like change out the gendered clothing. So before you like the girls would be forced to wear obviously the skirts and stuff, and the guys wear the pants. They recently uplifted that, so now everybody could just wear whatever the hell they want to wear. So that's really nice. Yeah, they didn't do that before. I think they started that not too long before I left, because I was wearing pants and it felt nice not wearing a skirt. Especially when it was cold. It would be cold and it would make me wear skirts, and I'm like freezing. I'm literally freezing my coochie off. Like it was so cold.
Doesn't get that cold here. Doesn't get that cold here. As a Canadian in California, it doesn't get that cold here.
Well, I lived here all my life. Be nice to me. It's cold for me, especially at night when we did the oogie boogies. It's freezing.
No, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes it does get a little chilly at night.
Or it's like when it's raining and it's windy. Oh my god, I'm so cold. I'm so glad I don't work there anymore.
Pants on under the skirt.
No, because then it would slide down. I tried. I got caught.
Aw.
They also made it to a point where we can't check out the gendered clothes. So if we wanted to like to wear the boy stuff, it wouldn't pass on your because you have to scan your ID. So you grab the clothes and then you scan your ID, and it keeps track of what's being checked out, and your ID is only approved to take out a certain items. So it'll go beep, 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 if you try to take out things that you weren't supposed to be taking.
Wow.
Yeah, they were so strict, but they're not strict anymore. That's so messed up. No, yeah, that actually is fucked up, dude. I cried. I wanted those pants. I stole them too. I snuck them bitches out and I still got caught.
Rebel.
Yeah, no, I actually was a rebel. Let's see. So, at the end of the day, what are we doing for ourselves?
Advocating.
Yeah!
Advocating for the pronouns.
Hell yeah! I love that. So you said that you do present like female, online and in person. Is this something that you want to change? I mean, your model is very cute to begin with. I don't see that you're planning. It doesn't look like you would be wanting to like change your brand anytime soon. But at least for real life, like work wise or just anywhere that you are. Have you ever thought about not looking so gendered? Like you want to look a little free?
I've definitely had plenty of days where like I don't want to present as feminine as I do, but with like just body shape and stuff, it's really hard to not like you can wear like some baggier clothes and stuff, but I feel like it's always so obvious for me. So like that's kind of where for it sometimes just doesn't feel the most meshiest. Is like it's not even that like I want to be like super masculine or anything. It's just like sometimes I just want to, I don't know, don't want to be anything. Like let me just be a person. Let me just be a nondescript person, please.
With like saying that like your body shape is very obvious, have you ever thought about like reduction on like anything, or like binders, or like strapping down just to try to make you feel a little bit better sometimes?
Yeah, like I've definitely used that, but like man, the hips don't lie. You can
the hips really don't lie.
But, like, the hips just don't fucking lie.
I definitely understand you on that.
And I mean, like surgery and stuff is so expensive that like I at least at this point I can't do any sort of
I was gonna say like in the perfect world though, like if that option was available, and you had the funds and be able to do it.
I think that is at least something that I would consider, because like I haven't even looked at it, because it just seems so just not an option. But like, yeah, maybe in the perfect world, that's something I would look into to see like what I could do. But you know,
Yeah. With work and stuff, like, do you just straight up identify as like she, or is it something that you try to push to not just identify as she?
I can't. It's not at my job. I
Let's see.
tried bringing it up once, and it didn't go well.
Oh no, what happened?
I mean, so like nothing explicitly happened, but I ended up on a call with the COO that was very much just like, we don't do that here. We don't talk about that here. We don't offer anything here. This is just what it is. Thank you. Goodbye. And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks.
That's illegal.
Noted. I mean, nothing was explicitly said. So like, I don't think it's illegal.
No, that's literally illegal. They literally can't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you have to be able to like tell them. Okay, so let's say be right back shortly, gonna eat the rich. No, actually. So that's basically discriminating against you. Because they're not allowing you to express for like yourself. So they can't shut it down. They can't just be like, no, that's not something that we do here. Like, what, you don't do queer? What do you mean you don't do that here? You don't do more than one gender? Like, what the fuck do you mean? So like, let's say if one of your coworkers or like someone comes back, was a male and it comes back female, like, are they gonna be like, oh no, we don't do that here? Like, that's the same thing as that.
I think just again because of the way I'll be honest, I don't fully remember like all the details, like what was explicitly said, but I do remember they were very careful with their language, which makes me think that that's what makes it technically not illegal.
Nah, it's still illegal. They're still discriminating.
I mean, like they didn't say that like I couldn't tell people, you know, and like especially like some of my close coworkers, like they know, but like it's not something that like I could like outwardly keep pushing, or maybe I
Oh no, I wouldn't. No. I'm just saying.
it's one of those
they're so
things, it's
slimy
like-
for that. Like, I hate that. If Velveta is scared of their company and then the company might be slimy enough to just make an excuse to fire them. No, I agree. I'm trying to think of like something that might have happened to me the same. For the most part, everywhere I've worked, they've been understanding, or I just like, hey, I use they them pronouns, and I don't want to go by my government name. I want to go by Luna instead. Thankfully, everywhere I've worked have just been like, okay, all right, that's fine. But damn, I will fight them. I will bite them. Luna, you know how curvy I am. I've met a man who had bigger hips than me. We were both in better shape than I am right now. So like, who cares about the hips? No, definitely who cares about the hips. But
no,
you know,
I know it's just like a feeling.
Yeah, I like my hips though. I ended up learning to like my hips, even though I started hating them for the longest time, because men would look at me and said, "You have nice childbearing hips," and I'm like, "Ew." Thank you. I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to hear it from you. Thank you.
Sometimes I like it. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not all the time. It's just, you know, when you're in those moments where you're just like, I feel like I just look like a girl and I don't wanna.
True. Yeah.
And that's when it's kind of just like, I don't know what I can even do about it. But okay, this is just the best we're gonna get. Let's roll with it.
It can be difficult to prove in a court without specific emails and paper trail. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wasn't saying for Velveeta to actually go through with it. I was just saying they're just slimy and it's illegal to, like, you know, do that kind of stuff. But
it did not feel great after.
It happens. People suck. And
it does. Yeah.
I hope someday you'll get to work where you can be comfortable, you know, and it's a little bit more acceptable. People suck. It's really not that hard just to be more accepting and understanding. Shun the childbearing hips. Embrace the bone-shattering hip checks. Oh, true. Yeah, I'm gonna start like hitting people with my hips. They're not as big, but they're there. They're definitely there. It definitely makes it hard to buy pants.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna go through some questions that we got through. Oh no, Luna, what? You're learning from Stella? Oh yeah, we're just gonna body slam people. For context, I have a corgi mixed with a dachshund dog, and she fucking body slams me every chance she gets. Every fucking chance. Anytime I could be on the toilet and that bitch will throw herself onto me. Thank you so much for the follow, Fang. Enjoy your stay in the galaxy. Yeah, she definitely has a lot of corgi in her. Has your clothing style developed since coming out?
I don't. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. It's like it just has evolved over time in general. Definitely again after like really going like feeling like the non-binary route, I did start buying more clothes that were like less form hugging and like overtly feminine in a lot of cases. So like, and I also found some pants that I like. 'Cause, like for the most part though, I really don't like pants. They are super uncomfortable. But I found a few. I found a few that are good and that make me feel good in them. So that's
so
kind of something that
good.
I've been
That's
trying
so nice.
to get more of.
Do you currently have a partner? What kind of question is that, guys? Oh my god, which one are you trying to date?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, yeah, I heard it here first. We're gonna do a dating show. Oh wait, you said you do or you don't? Wait, hold up.
Next question.
Okay, dating show it is. Do you need a lot of alone time, or are you very much like I like to socialize?
I am a horrible combination of the two.
Okay.
Because I don't do well in social situations and I do get like exhausted easily and have like low like social battery. But oh my god, once I get to know someone and I start talking to them, you will not get me to shut up. Like just period, full stop, goodbye. I will spam your Discord with random messages at all times. I'm so bad at oversharing. But you know, I do like to be alone sometimes. Sometimes quiet is nice, or you know, just with like one or two people. It's kind of like my ideal.
Pretty much the same. For the most part, I do like a lot of alone time. I think it just kind of stems from literally abandonment from my parents. And being an only
Yeah, I don't know
child.
about that.
Yeah, so we can definitely get into that. So being an only child, you know, not anymore, not as of recently, but you know, growing up nearly almost 30 years worth of being an only child. I definitely learned to like really be on my own and enjoy my own company. But yeah, I also keep my social circle very tiny, or like if I hang out with anybody, it's literally the same like 2 or 3 people, and that's it. You know, that's fine with me. Do you think like with streaming though, has that kind of helped with like the socialization, or just
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
like when
Yes.
you're in your character, or like I'm not too sure if you're like if you like your character and yourself are too separate or you're just the same, like do you feel like that's where you feel like you can feel like your most self because you push yourself to be a little bit more for the community, you know? Because I mean, as content creators, you know, we work hard and we try to keep everything engaging and we try to be kind of like in a better positive mood. You know, if we're happy, the chat's happy, and it's like, you know, if you're not feeling it, they're not feeling it. So do you feel like kind of like streaming and, you know, taking this as being kind of like a VTuber and such definitely changed and like kind of improved like your real life stuff?
I definitely think so. And like Velveta and me are pretty much one and the same. It's just like, yeah, you know, when you start streaming, sometimes you like if you're having a bad day or something, you kind of like push it off, and you're like, no, like I gotta be happy, and like we're doing the thing and stuff. So like it's Velveta is me, just also usually pretty caffeinated. But definitely like even in probably the last like 3 months, I think I've been more social, just like in general with people and like with people on like Discord and stuff, than I've been in probably the last 5 years.
Oh wow. And then today
So
we're being social.
yeah. And like doing things like this. And so no, like being like starting streaming as a VTuber and stuff has really made a huge difference for me, and I think it's a positive difference.
Yeah, that's so good. No, that it's definitely good, you know. I as of recently was like too depressed or too like didn't really my social bar was just too low. And I was like, I can't stream. Like I just can't do it. And I would want to. I would feel the want to, you know, and I was like,
Yeah.
I should. I haven't been hanging out with my community, you know, like this really hurts when I don't stream because it's you know, it's just I account a lot for what I make from streaming sometimes at like monthly. So I'm just like, this really
Yeah.
hurts. I haven't been doing it, you know, like I should really do it. And it's like, I also just miss my community, or I miss just playing games like on stream. So I don't know what I did. I eventually got over a little bit over the stump, a little bit of what I was feeling, you know, and I fixed my PC because I had some issues, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna set some time aside. I'm gonna really work on my content. And then I was like, okay, I have to stream. I have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I miss everybody. I miss being social. I can't just keep hanging out with the same 3 people. So I was like, I need to do this, you know, like there's my community is here for me, and they've been waiting for me to come back, and I'm just not streaming. Like, I gotta do it. So yeah, as of recently as well, like I've noticed like a little bit of a kick again, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna hang out with people. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, especially after I became like a VTuber and I have my model now, I'm just like, yep, I can hide. I can hide behind this.
I could be here with no pants on.
I work from home, so I'm always home with no pants on.
Same.
Yeah, take a break from me, Stinky. Wait, take a break from me, you Stinky. No. We still have Hallmark movies to watch. We have things planned. We're playing Valorant tomorrow. Sunday we're watching Hallmark movies. Like, we have the whole week planned. What do you I know where you live. For context, Kibby and I used to live 5 minutes apart from each other. 3 minutes if you're speeding. But yes,
real fast.
yeah, no, we used to be very, very close to each other, so periodically we do see each other. But no, we spend her like Kibi and my best friends, Phoebe and Lexi, we all just genuinely hang out with each other nearly every day. Like, there's not a day that we really don't hang out with each other unless Kibi has basketball or like doing something. For the most part, Kibi's the one with the plans, and Phoebe. I'm the one that's just like, hi, I'm here, I'm ready. Let's hang out. I'm waiting. I'm like a little puppy just waiting at home. Or like Patrick when he's waiting for SpongeBob, and he's like, what do you do what do you do all day when I'm at work? Wait for you to come home. That's me.
Yeah.
My name is Kibi, and I have a basketball game tomorrow. Oh, you do? Bro, I'm gonna be home alone all day without you. I hate when you have basketball. We like to joke around that what's it called, that Kibi leaves me and Booty Cod is Lexi, leaves me and Booty Cod at home with the VHS and a bucket of popcorn while they're out playing basketball. Like, anytime they have plans, I was like, Mom, can you give us the other DVD? Can you give us the VHS? We ran out of movies to watch. Come home. But yeah, definitely streaming also helps a lot with this. Helps me a lot with my socialization. So hard because we stopping by the thrift store tomorrow. Oh, at 8:30 every night. Exactly me, dude. It'd be 5 o'clock, and I'm like, where's Lexi? Where are they? It's time. I know that I'm off of work. You're here. We're just like, where's Lexi? Or like when Phoebe's not around, we're just like, where's Phoebe? I miss Phoebe.
That's
but yeah,
awesome,
I need to expand my circle. I'm sick of you guys. You guys smell. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions for Velveta? Also, Velveta, do you have any questions for me or anything that you want to talk about that we maybe did not touch? Or something that you just wanted to talk about in general?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna double check the question things, but I think the Tamalun was like one of the last ones that was sent in. Yes. So I'll just go ahead and open it up to the community to ask before we wrap it up. Any current special interest?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I get a lot of things that I get interested in, and then kind of do for a bit, and then move on. I don't know if I've got any right now though that are like super consuming.
My special interest is beefcake mistake. Thank you. Coming for my TED Talk.
I do love, like, probably too much space aesthetic, like galaxies and stuff.
Ooh, me
To
too.
the point where I almost ruined my Halloween costume because
Oh my
I was
gosh.
trying to do something abstract that didn't make any sense, and I couldn't convert into real life.
What were you trying to do?
So I had this idea, right? Of there was this image I found of like kind of like very pastel, fluffy cloud like galaxy, and I was like, I want to be that. I just want to be that. Just let me be that. It didn't work because a couple of things that like would have been perfect weren't gonna get here on time, or if they were, it was gonna cost me like $100+ in shipping, and I was like, I can't justify that. So I ended up just being a vague fairy, but it was like a last minute throw together because I was panicking.
Oh my
nothing-
gosh. When the
nothing
project's
was
too
working.
big.
Yeah.
What's something that you're
Yeah,
looking forward to in 2024? Like what's some goals that you want to do with like your content or like your platform?
So 2024, I think, is when the Minecraft SMP that I'm gonna be a part of is starting. So like that's gonna be cool.
Ooh.
I haven't played Minecraft in like 5 years, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. Other than that, I just wanna keep like growing and getting better at doing things, doing more things with my community. I want to start having more like at least monthly community like game nights, because like we
That
did
sounds like
that actually on
fun.
Thanksgiving. It was so much fun. A bunch of us didn't have anything to do for Thanksgiving, so we all just like hung out in voice chat and played Jackbox and stuff. It was amazing.
That's so cute. Yeah, I used to do that. I didn't get to do like my Thanksgiving stream or like hang out with the community this year because I actually had plans with my best friend. We've been friends. Next year we're gonna be friends for 10 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
she was like, "Hey, come over," and I was like, "All right." She was like, "I'll feed you," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm coming."
Can't say no to that.
Bun breaking blocks and battling baddies. Ooh, bun battling baddies. I love that. BBB. BBB.
5 B's in there.
Wait. No. I'm gonna say bun battling baddies. I'm not saying breaking blocks.
Okay.
I like that. Battling baddies.
Battle all the baddies.
Yeah, battle all the baddies. Does anybody have any other questions? Christmas stream though? Oh no, we're for sure streaming on Christmas. Yes. Yeah, we don't have any plans. We're staying home with Stella for her first Christmas. Stop having a life? Okay. I promise you I'm no longer having a life the rest of the year. I will have a life next year in September, but after that I'm no longer having a life. But don't worry, there's no holidays in September. What is Sep? My Lily, my best friend, that I've been friends with for 10 years, wants to do a trip in September for our 10-year anniversary.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we are going to be going on a cruise from Canada to Hawaii. and she wants to visit some family friends that live out there. So we're just gonna take the cruise down there. That's sick. Yeah. Thankfully,
Sounds
the
so fun.
cruise lets you do payments throughout the year. So I think she said that she was gonna foot it to start with, and then I just have to send like my monthly payments starting in January. So that's why I was like, I need to get my shit together because I want to go. But yeah, in September, that's the goal. That's the goal, to go to Hawaii to visit some family friends and still enjoy, you know, as our our 10-year anniversary is next year in September.
Sounds amazing.
I'm excited. I have not traveled in years. The last place I went to was Japan, and that was nearly 5 years ago. 6 years ago. It's been quite some time.
Incredible.
There's a September on holiday, and that is me. Oh, that's right, your birthday. Your birthday. I forgot, Lexi. I'm so sorry. Must
Very
be
important
nice.
holiday.
Nipple. Bro, I'm about to hit 20 with mine. Oh my god. I always forget you're so much older than me. She's not that much older than me. We're close in age. Granny. Is there like anything that, like, besides growing with your content, you know, is there something that like you want to strive for, or kind of like, you know how some people like stream, not that I'm not saying that you don't stream with a purpose, but like, is there something that like eventually you do want to set into motion with your content, or do something with your platform? Which, if you don't want to, that's also perfectly okay. Like, a lot of people just like to just stream and play games and hang out and have a community, which is perfectly fine. It is just something that I'm curious about, like if you do decide that you ever want to do something.
I mean, ideally, I would love to do this full time. Like, if I didn't have to worry about like other job and stuff, I would just stream all the time. Like,
Oh my God,
that
same.
would be my life, and that would be amazing. So like, that's like, I guess, you know, that could be considered a goal, but also like, I'm super realistic, and I know that that's likely not gonna happen because it's so hard to get to that point. But you know, if it did, that'd be super fucking cool. So that's kind of it. And I do still owe my community a karaoke stream that
Oh.
I have to try to figure out how to do like properly. So I'm hopefully gonna get that sorted out for 2024.
Oh my God, I'm also the same. I still owe my community a baking stream, but I keep not having the money to buy the stuff. Yeah, it sounds it's exciting. Let's see. I do see we got a new tell them. Let's see.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. How would you describe your gender identity in terms of dysmorphia, or a general sense of it? I don't have a first-hand experience with uncertainty in my gender identity, so I struggle to understand some identities and how to phrase some things. Oh, that's such a good question. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and reread it because it was a little bit long. How would you describe your gender identity in terms of dysmorphia, or a general sense of it? So honestly, for me, when, like, I am curvy, you know, when I would look at myself, it just didn't feel good. Like, it genuinely just made me like want to cry looking at myself, that I didn't look the way that I looked like in my head. In my head, I'm a board. Like, you know, like there's no curves. So there's times where I feel, you know, I feel this way, that I want to look like a lanky noodle, like a boy. There's just sometimes, you know, for the longest time when I would look at myself, it felt bad. I would go and try on clothes and they wouldn't fit me or wouldn't look the way that I wanted it to look on me. And I would feel terrible about it. Same, like I would have this outfit that I would want to put on and my boobs ruin the outfit. You know, and then there's just been times where I'm just like, if I chopped them off, I would look so much better. This outfit would not look this terrible on me, you know, or like this top would fit me so much better if I just chopped my boobs off. It wasn't until like I talked to somebody and they're like, yeah, it's not normal to want to have your boobs removed. Like, it's just, that's normal people don't feel that way. And I was like, you don't, you don't think your boobs are not the right accessory for your clothes sometimes? And they're like, no, I like my chest. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, there's some exploring I need to do. So it wasn't until I strapped them down one day. And I put on a binder. At first I literally taped them down. I didn't do it very safely, but I taped them down and I put on a shirt and I started to cry. And I was like, this felt really good. Eventually, I mean, I still suffer from body dysmorphia, you know, like that's just something that's not going to go away unless I get it surgically fixed. But there's also parts of me, there's also most days. I have more days than bad days of my body dysmorphia. So more days where I feel comfortable in my body and how it looks, than the days that I don't feel good. So surgery for me is not ideal because I know I will regret it at the end of the day. You know, it's easy for me to strap down my chest and fill in my hips than it is for me to do surgery and try to make them wide or try to give myself boobs again. So surgery for me is not going to work. But that's how my dysmorphia felt. And that's when I realized, you know, the she-ness is going on is not for me. So that's why also my model is super feminine presenting. Because I still like the idea of chests. I still like the idea of being, you know, you see my waist and you can see my hips and stuff and thick thighs. I still love that more than the days that I hate myself and how I look. So that's how I'm able to balance it out. You know, like there's still a part of me that still genuinely loves the way I really look. But then there's days that I want it in it all. It's just so bad. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of touched on this earlier too, but definitely, and like, I sometimes I wonder too if like non-binary is the right term and not like gender fluid, because like I don't know, I definitely have days where it's like maybe a little bit more mass, maybe a little bit more feminine, but then also days where I'm just like I don't want anything, like please just stop. And I do have body dysmorphia as well. Just like in a very general sense, there are a lot of things about me. I've been told that I see myself through a funhouse mirror because like I look at things that don't seem to be right by any means to anyone else as I try to like explain and describe it. So like that's the other thing. And it is upsetting. And yeah, you put on something that like you think is gonna look good in your head, and then you look in the mirror and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why does it look like this?
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And it's just, you know, you either deal with it, or if it's too bad, you're like, nope, okay, we're gonna try something else. For me, typically on those days, I end up going for like something a little bit more like masculine. So again, like maybe like a baggy t-shirt and one of like my 2 pairs of pants that I really like. You know, and then that kind of makes it feel better. Also wigs. I use wigs so much. I have so many wigs. That's something I found too that really helps with that, because like that's another way that you can easily and like freely dramatically change the way you look. Just by putting different hair on your head.
I also use wigs. So I used to be a cosplayer. For the longest time I only cosplayed females. And then like when I started feeling like the whole non-binary thing, and I was like, I want to look like a boy, I started cosplaying boys, and boy, could I tell you, when I cosplayed the boys, I felt so good. Oh my god, I would wear the short wigs, and then I would like just be so more masculine and like do the masculine makeup. I just felt so good. For the most part, I cosplayed a lot of like the pretty boys, because I love me some pretty boys, like Ezreal from Heartsteel. Like that is a pretty boy, and I love him. And if I was still cosplaying, I would have cosplayed him immediately. But I cosplayed a lot from Hypnosis Mike. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a Japanese music group, like an idol group, and I cosplayed a lot of the boys from it because they were pretty boys and it made me feel good. So the longest time I cosplayed them. There'd be days that I'd be walking around my house just dressing up as them because it just felt so good. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, hello. My name is Luna. Welcome, Kiwi Wee Wee Wee. How was your stream? I hope everything went well. Your last playing Heroes of Norwith? What the fuck is that? For people who don't know, we are hosting my talk show Beyond the Queer. We're talking about literally being all of things under the umbrella as queer. With today with our special guest, special guest Valvetta, who goes by they them pronouns. Ignore the she they. Valvetta goes by they them here. So yeah, please be respectful. I will bonk you if you are disrespectful. I don't have the time or patience for that. That's not the space here. But I hope you're wrong Kiwi. Oh, it is wrong Kiwi. I hope your stream went well, Matt. I hope your re-debut went really, really well. Hi, Totem. So we were just talking about being non-binary, the gender dysmorphia, and the dysmorphia in general, and how we overcome it, and pretty much how it feels to us. Feel free to stick around with the stream. I understand if it's something that is too heavy for anybody to stick around. We do talk about heavy topics here. It's warned when you are joined to watch the stream that we do talk about all of these kinds of things. So we don't want to trick anybody. Please make sure that you're safe and you're important right now more than this stream. So it's okay if you guys need to bounce. But if for all the new people here, if you guys have any questions, yeah, we're just going through them right now. We're just talking about our body dysmorphias. Stream was good. Had a lot of fun today. That's so good. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had a successful re-debut with your new brand. For context, Kiwiwi was just like a face streamer. Well, I mean, he's gonna be bouncing between both, but went from like a little raccoon design to a kiwi design. So today was the start of that rebrand.
Congratulations.
Yeah, very exciting. We're all so proud of our son. That's my son. He calls me dad. Okay. What is your zodiac sign?
I am a Virgo.
A Virgo. Every time I think of Virgos, I think of Jenna Marbles, and then Julian because he's an Aries, and it's Virgo season, and he's like Aries season.
I miss Jenna Marbles so much.
I miss her
Her
so
content
much,
was so good.
but she's happy, and that's all that matters. She's happy, healthy, and married. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay in the galaxy. Okay, how are you at the moment?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, we're chilling.
This has been fun.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're having fun. I always get nervous, like anybody that comes on, and I'm just like, I hope they like being here.
Yes, this has been great.
Does the community, do you guys have any further questions? Please feel free to, you can also send them anonymously on Telem, or you can just like say it here. They don't have to be specifically about what we've talked about. It could also be things that you heard about Valvetta, like earlier in the stream, or questions about for me. For the most part, you guys really know a lot about me already. But it could also be silly questions. We like silly questions at the end. It just kind of decompresses us from all the seriousness.
Yeah. Silliness is great.
I like the silliness. Silliness is fun. For the most part, like usually at the end, like when we have like the questions, it is a lot of silly questions. And I always think that's so nice because it's a little bit like a refreshing. Pancakes, waffles, or crepes? Waffles.
Nah, it depends. It entirely depends on the day.
We need an example for the day.
Because like some places just make really good like blueberry pancakes that like I will always go for. But also if you just hand me like an Eggo waffle, I am the happiest bun. I'm just like, yes, please, I'll eat that. I'll eat that at any time.
No, I agree with Valvetta. No, you have to have one go-to. What if you're going to a restaurant that you have never been to, okay, for breakfast, and these are the options? Which one would you choose?
I think for restaurants, I go more pancakes over waffles.
Okay,
because again, they usually have fun flavors that you
Fair
can't
enough.
get in waffle form.
I just like the crunch. So I really like waffles. I like that things are
Mhm.
crispy and crunchy. I like crunchy a lot. If you had to do one sport in the Olympics, what would it be? Silly question. Figure skating.
So I actually used to do synchronized swimming, and it was a lot of fun, and I really like that. So that's what I would do.
Oh, that's really cool. How long did you do that
Yeah.
for?
Uh, 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Yeah. I
I
even went
can't
to
skate.
nationals one year.
Oh, okay. Did you win?
I think I did like fourth. We almost got medals, but not quite. So it was like fourth or fifth.
Dang.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would figure skate just because it's my favorite of the seasons of the Olympics, or volleyball. I'm a big Haikyuu fan. I love volleyball. I like going. Oh, oh, oh.
I've never been able to play volleyball. I could never hit the
I
ball.
can't eat. No, me neither. I just like watching. What person are you trying to please? Oh, okay, we got a little deep.
Myself is what should be
Okay.
the answer.
Fair enough. Honestly, I was gonna say the same thing. Me. I used to try to please my
But-
mom, but
Mhm.
all I would do is cry. So I'm trying to please myself at this point.
Mhm. Agreed.
That was too deep for my liking. Hello? Why would you guys ask me that? Please, I already
My
dumped all
real
my
answer is
trauma.
everybody else. But that's okay.
Oh, we got two people pleasers here.
I'm trying. I'm trying to make a better effort at not doing that. But you know, it's so ingrained. You know,
Oh my
it's like
gosh,
the
no,
default is
definitely same. Same. I learned a lot
like. Mhm.
from Kibby to do my best to not people please, and
Yeah.
just put my foot down, do things for me, and I do my best. But there is just sometimes it's very hard for me to do it because my brain tells me that you're a piece of shit if you try otherwise.
Yup. That's
It's
so real.
still a people pleaser, but I'm a better people pleaser. I've gotten better. That's all that
Agreed.
matters. I'm still
It's a
learning.
It doesn't turn off overnight.
Kibby, have I or have I not changed since you met me? And don't say I haven't, I'll cry. Oh, I meant me. Oh, okay, good. Kibby, no, you've also have gotten better. No, I would like to say that you have gotten better. I have seen you definitely change from when we met. So from when you broke into my house and gave me in and out. That's literally our story. We met online. Okay, we met in a Twitch channel. And then she messaged, or like she said she was going in and out, and I said, "Bring me some," and she's like, "Say less." And I was like, wait a second. You don't even know where I live. And she's like, "I know you live nearby." And I was like, "Oh shit." And she literally came and brought me in and out. She broke into my house. Her and her boyfriend, they came into my house. And ever since then, I have not left her asshole. I've just been up there. I'm just there. I'm stuck there. You're also people, so you make sure you please yourself. I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely do. I definitely do take the time to try to do things for myself now. I'm telling your dad right now. Okay. Okay, he's gonna say the same. He's gonna say like, Luna does not fucking leave. I hijacked your living room at some point, and I stayed there for like 2 days. What are you talking about? Kiva and I have the same favorite hobbies. One, breaking into entering. Yes. A fuck, marry, kill. Shrek, Kronk, and Megamind. I will marry Kronk.
Mhm.
I don't like the next two ants. I don't like the next two options. Kronk can cook, so
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Kronk 100% is the Mary. Like,
okay.
there's no question.
Yeah,
there.
no question. Okay, I will fuck Megamind and kill Shrek.
Respectable. I think I would do the same.
He smells.
Yeah. I don't know that I could get behind the ogre.
Fuck Kronk, kill Shrek, marry Megamind. At the end of the day, we're all killing Shrek.
I feel like that's also respectable because, like, Megamind would provide, but like Kronk,
true.
I just can't see Kronk in the fuck role. Kronk is just so wholesome. Like, Kronk's just out there doing his best.
Yeah, Kronk, marrying Kronk is so good. I think I think chat agrees. We're all marrying Kronk.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy. Yeah, he really cares. I feel like even if you were to choose fuck, he has some really good aftercare.
No, he definitely does. There's no doubt about it. Like I said, putting him there is still a good choice. I just, it's just not the best choice. We're on the best choice.
Yeah. Also part-time therapist. I agree. Yeah, part-time therapist. Kronk was so smooth with the lady in the sequel, though. True.
He really was.
Okay, let's see. Who was your gay queer awakening in media, whether online or IRL?
So I think, like, going as far back as I can remember, the most obvious one is definitely Teen Titans, Starfire and Raven. But I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, but like anything earlier than that, and I don't have the memories for that. So that would be mine.
I agree. They're hot. The earliest that I can remember is Shigo from Kim Possible. I'm not too sure which came first, Teen Titans or like Kim Possible. But either way, like they both, I mean, all three were just so hot. After that, I can guarantee and tell you that bitch from Scooby-Doo in the live action, I went switching sides. When she said, "Who's your mommy?" I said, "Ow, you're my mommy, bitch." She go, "Oh my gosh, I forget she exists sometimes. How could you? How could you?
How could you forget Shigo?
Literally, how could you? An actual legend." I honestly, I don't. For those who don't know, I was in a really bad car accident. I suffer from permanent brain damage, so I don't remember most of my life, unless it's actually traumatic. So I unfortunately do not actually remember who was my like IRL or like character crush. But that's the earliest I can remember. I wish I could remember who. Trust me, I wish. I want to know who had me barking.
Yeah, I also have medical reasons why I can't remember things, so I was like, I feel you.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I wish.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes I'm happy that I don't remember. But there's other times where I'm like, I wish I did. But unfortunately, because of it now, I have very bad short-term memory. Short-term and long-term. Like my memory just in general is just terrible. So I'm the best to tell your secrets to you because I won't remember. I genuinely won't remember next week. Velma had me wanting to replace Scooby. Shit, oh my god, that's so funny. Which Mario Kart character are you? I'm Daisy.
I don't really play Mario Kart, but I like
Mario characters, I guess.
Inklings. The Splatoon Inklings are fun. Otherwise I like Rosalina.
I love Rosalina. Is it because she's spacey?
Probably.
I also love her because I actually do like her because of the moon stuff. But I really like Daisy. Daisy was besides Princess Peach, and not to be a basic bitch. So to not be a basic bitch, Daisy. If I had to be honest, Daisy and Peach, all the princesses. I love all the princesses, and Paulette. I love Paulette. Okay, I like the girls. I'ma just say that. I'ma shut up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you see yourself as a hero in this world? If so, why?
No. Just straight up no.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't see myself as a hero, but I do see myself as an advocate. So I do feel like the work that I do and with like hosting Beyond the Queer and such, I do feel like I'm doing something to try to make the world a little bit of a better place, or at least my corner of the internet a little bit better and safer. But I don't actually see myself as a hero, just a little bit of an advocate.
Yeah.
Do you think penguins have knees?
I don't think they have knees. I'm
I
trying to
don't
think
think
of
they
the
have-
giant
I'm
penguin
gonna-
skeleton.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at a penguin real quick. Let me look at their legs.
I know their skeletons are fucking weird. They've got long ass necks.
They kind of
It's
look
just
like they got
getting-
knees, low key. Penguin.
I mean, they might.
Okay, I'm gonna look at their skeleton. Oh God,
My-
they
my
do have knees.
uneducated- They
They
do.
have yeah. I'm gonna send it to you.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I am
They
not
have
surprised.
knees. They have it's inside their body.
Again, I'm not surprised. Their skeletons are freaking weird. Oh
Look
my
at that.
God,
They have
got long
knees. Yeah, they have long ass
They got long
knees. Oh my God, I did not think they had knees.
I've learned something new.
Or was it their hips? Oh no, is that knee? Because look, this one. Oh shit, I don't want to save image. Copy image. I don't want this picture of penguins next to me. There you go. Because like the one that I sent you, it looks like knees, right?
Mhm.
But then if you look at this one side by side, it looks like it's still part of their leg.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah, they got knees.
Oh. I'm gonna stick with my uneducated bun answer of no knees. No knees for the penguins.
So
That's
you
my
say
new
no, I
model.
say yes. Take which one
Yeah.
you want. Take which one suits you.
Exactly.
Lulu, woman, mic
love
drop.
penguins.
Yes. I love penguins. I think penguins are so cute. What's your favorite animal?
Yeah, snow leopard.
Oh.
Mhm.
Mine are otters. What
Otters
pizza
are great.
topping would you like if you had what pizza topping would you like if you had to be one? Like if I had to be a
like-
pizza topping or I want the pizza topping on my pizza. If I had to be a pizza topping, I'm gonna be that bitch. I'm gonna be pineapple. I don't care.
I was gonna say pineapple
Hell yeah! Pineapple gang, we shake hands.
because the only people who are gonna eat it are the ones who actually want it.
Aw, I just want to feel wanted. I was gonna say it's because y'all are fruity. I can't with you.
Maybe.
Nah, you right. You got us there. You got us. You got us. Snow leopard and pineapple. Yes. Notes.
Mhm.
Take the notes. You ran into that one? No, I opened the door and ran. We actually walked. We did. We ran right into that one.
We just casually strolled into it.
Definitely. Okay, I do not see any questions coming in. Does anybody else have like any other questions? Again, can be silly, can be serious. You could also send them anonymously. Anonymously. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Hand in hand, walking for it. No, we were skipping. We were skipping.
Yeah.
In all honesty, what are some of your guilty pleasures that you are willing to admit?
I'm trying to think of what would count as a guilty pleasure. Is why I'm pausing. Like what would that be?
I like watching like really shitty reality TV shows, even though like I really shouldn't I shouldn't be giving these people my money, like my watch time and stuff. Like I like watching like 90 Day Fiance. Yes, I'm reading them on my phone. Because for whatever reason logging onto the computer is not working, so I had to do it on my phone. So I like like 90 Day Fiance. I used to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I used to watch like Vanderpump Rules, The Kardashians for a while. Like I love shitty reality TV show. I think it's so fun. I like watching these people's drama because it's not my drama and it's like they're telling me their tea, but they're not really telling me their tea. I just like the gossip.
Yeah.
Oh, I also love gossiping. I love it. Oh my god, I'm a hater first. I'm just saying, I'm a hater first.
I mean, I am a big fan of Supernatural. I do love that show a lot.
Oh my gosh, that is a guilty pleasure. I used to watch it before it became like a gross thing. Like you know how the fandom got. So I used to also like heavily follow it. Welcome in, Sam. Thank you so much for the follow. You did miss most of it, the stuff, but don't worry. I do post a VOD and I post a video onto YouTube. So if you ever want to watch it again, or catch up and see what was going on, you can rewatch it once the VOD is posted. It's okay. Well, now we're just going through some silly questions. So if you have anything that you wanted to ask, our Moon Bunny friend, you can go ahead and ask questions. Even if it's something that we might have gone over or just something that you've been curious about or too shy to ask, you can do it anonymously too. And we're just going through the questions. So whether they're serious or silly, we'll go ahead and answer them. I'm a hater, and then under, I'm a lover, and then under that, I'm a hater. Ray, this is why you and I shake hands, because first and foremost, we're haters, and then we're lovers, and then we're haters. Bro, what?
I also probably get way too into YouTube drama.
Oh, I do too. I watched Spill Stash. And like the H3O or H3O, whatever that he does, like I watched a lot of that shit. I know so much YouTube drama. That's so the YouTube drama, yes. I need to hang out with Beefy more. No, you do. Kimmy, when I said that you would like Ray, I was not kidding. Like I think you two would get along very well, very well. Ray's like me and a little sensitive though. But other than that, you're used to the sensitivity though, so that's just it. But no, you would definitely love Ray. Ray gossips the way that I gossip. Like we'll just go like pero like and like you know, like we talk like that. Yes. I feel like one day we can all three hang out, and then eventually, hopefully, you guys can just do it without me. I would really love for you guys to meet someday, like actually talk, or maybe play a game together. But yeah, just guilty pleasures, YouTube drama. I think that's the one thing that we have in common. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube drama, did you see Trish and Shane made up?
No, I'll be honest. The last week I haven't been following anything, so I'm so behind.
You should watch Spillcast where Tish and Shane Dawson made up. I think it's because they're both having babies and it's a close time. And you know how Tish changed a lot after she had her baby. And now she's having another one. If you didn't know that, she's having another baby.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it's just because they're both gonna be parents. Oh, well, she's already a parent, but like they're both gonna be parents at the same time this time around. I think that's probably what happened. After what he put her through, I didn't watch the video, but I did see that Trish is now friends with Shane again. Yeah, he did put her through a lot. I feel like I should do that one day as a stream. It's just we sit here and just gossip about YouTubers. Let's see, we did get a couple more come in.
Oh, great.
Education? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We should do that. I'll definitely plan it. Maybe I'll do it during this planned event that I have coming up. What was your favorite way to kill a sim character?
I've never played The Sims.
You've never played The Sims? Okay. So I had two favorite ways. One was drowning them. The other was locking them in the basement. Like, trapping them into the house. And I haven't played The Sims since. I was bored and I wanted to see what I could do. I need to be educated. I got you. This room is quite purple. This is fitting. Yeah, we love purple here. Trish
do.
took our Queen Elizabeth, and now she got Henriquez. No, Ray, I totally forgot that the baby. It's gonna, if it's a boy, it's gonna be Henry. Deleting the ladder is always a good call. Yeah, deleting the ladder. Yeah, that's what I would do. If anybody else plays The Sims, what was your favorite way of killing your Sims? If you committed sins, with your Sims.
Committed Sims with your Sims.
Yeah, committed sins with your Sims. I need your opinions on the Pokemon Garbodor. This is imperative knowledge, I swear. Okay, I'm Googling. Pokemon. I already know who sent this.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. All right, I need to know. Are you trying to fuck this Pokemon?
No, I am not.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay, so we're not. To make this clear, we're not monster fuckers right now.
We are not trying to fuck Garbodor.
Okay. What the fuck is he?
It's a
What?
trash.
Why does he have puff balls? Why does he have like the space buns?
I don't know.
Why does he look like this?
I don't know, but it's awful, right?
He is awful. Wait, I love Garbodor. He's my little homie Omi. Oh, Shadi.
Aw.
They aren't trying. Trash bag knots. Garbodor very different from what I heard the first time. She refuses to put it on her smash list. We're not trying to fuck him. No. Sand, I want you to tell the class why you think he should be on the fuck list.
No, Sand does not need to do that. Sand does
Yeah,
not
no,
need
Sand, you need to do this. I need to be educated. Please tell me. All her criteria, please elaborate.
Don't worry. Sand,
I'm worried.
Sand, will fill you in.
Sand, let's go. The floor is yours.
I love you, Sand, but why?
I have a list of our top 10 smash list criteria. Poison and purple primarily. Okay, please enlighten us. The chat is requesting. It goes as follows. Okay, brace yourselves.
Oh, man.
I feel you turning red.
I am so red.
I can feel it. The ear emojis. It's okay. For context, Ray is also very much a monster fucker. So this is very intriguing to both of us. I am also a monster fucker. If you can convince me, I will agree. So I'm very curious.
Look.
Why he should be on the fuck list.
I did a Pokemon Smasher Pass during an impromptu subathon that had me going for so many hours.
Poison, amorphous, purple, and tentacles.
I still stand by the fact that those are not tentacles. Those are not tentacles.
Okay. I can see where this argument is coming from. Hear me out though. There's literally toys and trash inside him. Okay? There's a lot of things going on in there. Who's to say that this shit's not gonna also end up inside me? And I can get a yeast infection. You know what? He's a walking yeast infection. I'm sorry. No. All of the above? Okay. Sounds like denial to me. Oh. I agree. They're not tentacles. Chat has spoken. Not tentacles.
Yes. Thank you.
Muck?
Muck is just slime. Muck is just slime.
Muck is walking lube.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Muck is The slime.
I wouldn't fuck him, but I can understand. That's it. Yeast infection. What's with the glass? Yeast infection. Those are metal rods basically coated in tetanus. Exactly.
Exactly.
Sand, I'm so sorry. The court has decided we are not fucking him. No. No, you can have them all for yourself. It's fine. Toy soldier
all
gets stuck
yours,
in
Sand.
me. Think of the thumbnail. Oh my god. Oh, so it's like a mystery box kind of night. Ew. Oh, wait. I might be convinced. What if instead of like garbage, you know, he has like toys, pleasurable toys, and then he's lubricated. He's already lubricated.
No, he's not. He's not. Look at him. There's no lubrication there.
Hold on, let me look at him again. Oh, he's just solid? Like he's not gooey?
Solid. No, he's not gooey. He's just solid.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not convinced.
Just
I'm not
solid
convinced.
trash.
I'm
That's
not.
what
Yeah,
I'm
it's your dredge
saying.
argument. Yeah, it's not. I'm not convinced. Sorry. You like blind boxes? That's for your insides. Oh God. Well, if chat is this thirsty, I'm taking a whole glass for myself. Yes. Yes, we're very thirsty here. We can breed Garbodor and clean an environment. We can, like we do with fruit flies. No. Conversation over. Pass. We're not smashing. We're passing.
No, exactly. Hard pass.
If solid, nothing stays inside you, bestie. It hurts. It would be a garbage of sex shop. Stop. You don't know. I know. A martial aid and lubed Garbodor is a whole different Pokemon. Okay. Okay, guys. I literally lost viewers over this. We're done.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just so funny. That was it. That was the last straw for them. They said they're trying to fuck this Pokemon. Get out. Give them a chance. No, you can give them a chance.
Yeah, everyone else is more than welcome to. Here? No, thank you.
Are you single? So we already answered this. I'm not single, but we're gonna be hosting a dating show soon with Velveta. Would you rather live the rest of your life in in total sunlight or total darkness? Darkness. Because I suffer from chronic
100%.
migraines, so I would prefer to live in the dark.
The sun makes me angry. Please, no sun.
I mean, it feels good on my skin, but like head hurty.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't nothing about it feels good for me. I don't want it.
Oh,
I am
no.
as pale as you see here. I don't like the sun.
What is your top 3 fuckable Pokemon? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. I'm trying to think.
Hang on, let me go pull up my list. Because I have screenshots from when I did it.
This chat turned horny real fast.
I'm so sorry.
Not the list. Are you gonna tell me you don't have a list? Arbok. You know what? Yeah.
Tangela.
Tangela? Yeah.
No, fine. Yeah.
Tentacles, let's go.
Yeah.
No, but I should probably get on that. Yeah, you should. You know when you come back to streaming? That's how you should start out your streams. Your first stream back.
It's true.
Lickety?
True.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What that tongue do? What that tongue do?
Again, going with the
I agree.
with the tentacruel.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I have lost my screenshots. Genuinely, I don't know.
Mewtwo? I agree. Good
Mewtwo's
cause.
solid.
Yep. I have a list, but I may or may not be currently rolling out the door and down the road. Oh, that's okay. It has to stop for a stop sign eventually.
It's true. It's true. Oh yeah, low punny. That's yeah. That's true. Thank you, Fang.
New bunny. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Would you rather have no games but unlimited bacon, or unlimited games and no bacon? Wait, unlimited games but no games? Huh? Do you mean no bacon?
No, that's not what they mean.
Oh, okay. So unlimited games, no games, or unlimited games
yeah.
and
No. So unlimited bacon, but no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games.
I pick or.
I just take the bacon. Take the unlimited bacon because at least you get something out of it.
True. Very true.
You could sell it or something. I don't know.
Sell it. Oops. No,
Have a side hustle of bacon.
Hi, side hustle. I'm the bacon dealer. If you were a shoe, would you be the left or the right foot? I would be the left.
I think I would be the right.
Aw, we complete feet. I be the left, you be the right. But have you considered unlimited games, but no games?
But no games.
Sand, I'll make a castle out of you. Oh. Fee! And the ocean, oh god, I already hate this, is the motion of massive soup. Think about it. There's broth in the ocean, which is a part of the soup, and the other part of the soup is the meat or vegetables. But the ocean is massive, so likely someone has to put meat or vegetables in the ocean or whatever. Okay. Hear me out. Yes, it's a soup. Because it has salt. And there's vegetables, and seafood can be meat. Mm-hmm. So I think it is a soup.
Let's be real. It's already cooking. So
it's already it's already cooking.
Turning into soup.
Mm-hmm. And then when people pee in it, it's just seasoning it a little bit more. I'm not saying drink the pee. I'm not saying that. And I'm saying don't pee in the ocean. But it's seasoning it.
Yeah.
Hear me out. There's a location where freshwater meets ocean water to balance the flavor next to some seawater, and freshly dead fish next to some volcanic vents. Perfect temperature. Soup.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Soup.
The ocean is soup.
The ocean is terrible soup, but technically soup. Yep.
I mean, it's not soup you should eat. Don't take a spoonful of it, but it is soup.
It's soup. Speaking of like ocean is soup, is a hot dog a sandwich?
I don't think it counts as a sandwich because technically, I think sure it can be a sandwich. But like, if somebody says, "Do you want a sandwich?" you don't think of a hot dog.
I do.
Really?
No.
I don't. I don't. If someone asks me for a sandwich,
the
I'm not thinking hot dog.
The definition of a sandwich is meat between two slices of bread.
So maybe this is gonna be really controversial, but then when could a hot dog also maybe be considered something like a taco?
No, because a taco isn't bread.
It's true. It's just carb.
Yeah, it's a tortilla. Now
social construct of
a calzone a sandwich? But no, it's covered. Oh. So no.
Calzone is a pie.
A calzone is a pie. Yeah, I agree. I think calzone is a pie.
Yeah.
Hot dog is a sub sandwich. Yes. Social construct of a sandwich. Yes. So sex is a sandwich. Yes. You can make sandwich with your bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can put meat between two pieces of buns. And it has dressing.
What?
A hot dog and a taco shell is a taco and a mistake. Yes. This has really been scientifically proven. Yes. Oh my god, what is that? The cube rule, the food of identification.
Oh no.
First we asked, are hot dogs sandwiches? Classic sandwiches. Okay. Am I a sandwich? Hot dog? New York said yes. Hot dogs and sausages on buns, rolls, etc. Then, okay, listen, the sandwich discourse is played out. We need to have a new discussion. Pop-Tarts are kind of ravioli. Yes, I agree. They are a kind of ravioli.
Yeah.
Raviolis are a kind of Pop-Tart. Oh. The sandwich alignment chart. Oh my god. Oh my god. But only chaos is shared. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, the cube roll is a lot.
There's so much. It also defines sushi. I was about to say, where does sushi? Pigs in a blanket. I agree. Falafel wrap. I agree. Enchilada. I agree. A quiche. Cheesecake. Soup. Bread bowl. Falafel pita. Yes. Calzone. A corn dog. Pie and a burrito. I agree. I agree. Neon, this is the greatest thing you've ever sent me. Salad examples. Oh my god. This is so good. This is so good. I love this. Thank you. In conclusion, hot dog is a sandwich.
Sure.
If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
I mean, cats.
Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Neon. I appreciate it. Cats would be evil. Crows? I agree. I think crows.
I don't think so. I think crows would be chill. I think like those little tiny birds would be dicks.
The sparrows?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Roosters, easy answer. Oh yeah, roosters are rude.
Mm.
Ooh, an ostrich.
No,
They're rude bitches.
Geese would be the worst.
I've been chased so many times by geese when I used to work at Six Flags. They chased me all the time, dude. I would go to clock in and these bitches were running after me. Emus are fucked up. Crows would be chill. They're incredibly intelligent. Ravens especially. True. If you had a movie made about your life, who would you want to play as you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't even come up with something good for that.
I'm just gonna say Jenna Ortega just because she's Hispanic. That's all I got. What's the coolest sound? I like the word. I like the way the word crackle sounds.
Good word. I don't know. These are stumping me.
What about the sound stick? What do you mean stick? The bloop. We shake hands. Crackle. Sounds like the sound it makes. Crackle. Yeah, that's how I like it. I think it's a really cool word. Okay, this is a little bit long. If you go to a man who makes a suit, he's a tailor. But if you follow him home, you're a tailor. So if someone told the story of you tailing Taylor, would that make them the teller of the tale of the tailored tailor? I hated that. Thank you.
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it every second. Thank you. But yes. The one we broke at the cube? What did we break at the cube? Why did we call it oven? Of in, of out. Oh my god. I can't. You guys are silly. Funny noises. Oh! 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 I like that. The tube, the sound. Yeah.
I hate that sound.
I love. I'm so sorry. I'm just
like
the way I'm making it. I love that sound. It's so
Those
good.
are awful.
Clip it. Don't. Okay. Does anybody have any final questions to wrap this up? Anything? Anything for me? Anything for Velveta? Overall, I think this is probably the most fun we had, like towards the end of like silly questions.
Yeah.
We especially got a little derailed, but I really enjoyed it. I like getting chaos. It's fun.
Mhm.
I'm definitely gonna consider doing Smash or Pass Pokemons because that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was definitely fun. And if you can have a friend along to judge you for your questionable choices, it's even more fun.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely be something I'll do with like Kibby and something because we like doing the Smash or Pass stuff. Like with Lexi, we did killers, like DBD killer Smash or Pass, and it was very fun. And like we would argue for the killers. I'm like, hear me out. And then like we changed some minds and moved them up higher in the tiers. So we'll definitely, I think that's something that we'll do. What's the drink that's on the table there? Gamer Go Pee. I did not judge until you refused to give Carpador a chance. I let you speak your piece. I let you try to argue for your boy. Unfortunately, the court has decided to pass. That's all I'm saying. But we will definitely be doing this. I am planning some sort of event within the next 2 weeks. So I will definitely add that to the list of things to do for that day. Garbodor was given every chance. Thank you, Fang. Even Fang is like, Sand, get it together. We did. He had the floor. He had the opportunity. Many people gave their thoughts. Unfortunately, he did not make it.
True.
It is true. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. All right, Vavetta, do you have like anything exciting that you have planned this coming month that you'd like to promote or just something to share with us? Not the tube sound. I hate you.
I am going to be debuting a new model next month. So
oh my
I am
god.
super excited about that.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see. Oh my god. And I was talking about rebranding and here I was saying like, I don't think you're going to change anytime soon, but you're changing your model.
So it's not like a rebrand or anything. It's just an upgrade. It's just gonna be new and different and exciting.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see. Is it going to be like the same style of like the model that you have going on, or more like on the live 2D end?
It's gonna be live 2D.
One of us. One of us. Oh, that's so exciting. I can't wait to see. Yes. Valve 2.0. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see your tweets, and I'm gonna retweet the shit out of it. I'm so excited for you. I hope I'm able to come around for your debut stream. But if not, I will definitely pop in and just scream and shout how adorable that you are.
You're so sweet.
But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being vulnerable with us and sharing your story. I know it's not very easy things to talk about. I really appreciate you applying and taking the time, and also, taking the time and talking with my manager and like doing all of these things. It means a lot to me.
Thank you for having me on.
No, honestly, thank you for applying. It means a world to me that you applied. I'm always afraid of failing. So the fact that there was someone who was interested or people that are interested makes me very happy. I love meeting new people and talking and such. So
yeah,
if you ever want to do this again or just want to collab, my DMs are always open for you. I'm also just so excited for your model. I can't wait. And then we could do the live 2D collab.
yeah. We definitely we have to. We should.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah. So thank you again so much. Let me go ahead and do another quick shouty. If you guys aren't already following Velveta, please go give some love. I know some of your community was here today, and I appreciate everyone that came to support as well. And you guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much for giving the deserved space. And what did we learn?
Advocate for yourself.
Yeah! There we go. I'm proud of you. I'm going to be checking in on you. I want you to. I really want you to do this. It's good for you. I promise. You're gonna feel so much better.
Yeah.
That being said, though, like if you ever like just want to talk to someone, especially about that kind of stuff, I'm like my DMs are always open for you. The initial just booking what did have to go through just a manager just because I get overwhelmed, but like just to connect now into like talk about this kind of stuff, my DMs are totally open to you. Like I know how confusing and hard it is to really step in and be strong. So I got you. I'll encourage you every step of the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you again. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, chat. I did not expect us to go for this long. Because we do work tomorrow, and I mean, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. We are just gonna go ahead and raid out to Vani. Bonnie is doing a 24-hour stream. It is a gender fluid type event that they are doing. And I'm very excited for them. It is a big event, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. Vani was here with us last week. So I hope that you guys can give them the love and respect that you gave me today and Velveta today, and just kind of pass it along. This time around, it's not followers only. At least I don't see it. So I hope not. First message is for non-subs. Second message is for subs. Make sure you use the right one. You don't want to look silly. I love you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, likely with I don't know what's what. Maybe with Valorant, because we do have a game. I don't know if we're playing on Saturday or Sunday. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Monday, we are taking a break. And Tuesday, we are also taking a break. But I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you again. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the fun questions and really keeping us engaged. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys.